Real life. Let's chop it up. It won't even make a goddamn difference.
Hey,
All right, so let's do it like this, man. I said the moment, as things happen, we got to break it down. We got to break down news. I said even if we come out here and just speak on it just for a little bit, we got to get the people what they want to hear, man. Uh, have you seen kind of what took place with I believe his name is Cornelius Smith. Young Dolph trial started,
yeah, I
and
see.
Cornelius Smith. It's funny because most cases that start, the prosecutors feel like they gotta kind of break one of the defendant down. Like, oh, I gotta ask some slow questions. And bro, that boy got in there and like, man, he must have had agreement to like say, bro, whatever y'all ask me, I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. Give me 25. Give me 25, and I'll call it a day because that boy starts
That
singing like
nigga, that nigga went to every detail he knows.
my
She,
nigga, my nigga. Goddamn. So no. So first and foremost, let's just do it like this. He said that of course it was a paid hit by Gotti's brother, Big Jook.
Big Jouk.
And if those that don't know that Young Dolph's history with Yo Gotti and Big Jook, it's been let's just say it's been rocky. Yo Gotti has it's to the point that Dolph didn't even call Big Jook Big Jook. He'll call him Big Sister. He would say he'll always say Big Sister. Hey man, how you Big Sister doing? How I'm like, bro, that's disrespectful. But that's the world they lived in. When you heard that Big Jook said 100K for Young Dolph, first of all, is that again? We don't condone violence, but for that price, do you feel like that's a price you could put on somebody's head and the act will get picked up in Memphis? You feel like that's a price that niggas will be like, all right, I'm active.
Evidently, evidently.
Evidently,
I mean, I'm put like to you. A price can be put out there. Anybody that grab that price, that's the price they put on the nigga head. So if a nigga say I give you 2 G's for a body, and a nigga agree to it, then that's the price put on the nigga head.
yeah, it's crazy because I don't think Juke put it out for anybody to grab. He just put a bounty up, and again, all this allegedly, but he just put a bounty up, and someone is able to grab it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Cornelius Smith. He said, man, I was blinded by the money. The prosecutor asked him, "Did you feel bad about what you? Did you know what you were doing? You feel bad about it?" He said, "I ain't think nothing about it. All I was thinking, I was just trying to get some money. I was just trying to get some money. Like, first of all, do you feel are boys out here hurting that bad to where you would murder a celebrity and like in broad day, and mind you, broad daylight in a public place
You
that got
said is
cameras?
okay. Listen to what you saying. Is boys out here hurting that bad?
No, stop. Yeah, no, but also dot where they would commit a murder to a celebrity in broad daylight, where a spot that they know should have cameras.
We talking about young niggas,
Talk
and
about
we
young niggas.
talking about a time and age now. So
Like, like,
niggas out here hurting for $100.
but would you crash out? Would you say I'm gonna risk my life for $100? I'm gonna risk everything, mind you. All right, so let's just break it down. So Big Juke, he put out 100K again allegedly. The breakdown was supposed to be Now I want to put our peoples involved, but me and you, we have a mutual acquaintance. Of course, that has his own podcast that knew the other dude, Hernandez dude, who used to be with Lil Flip and them. Uh, that dude from H Town who relocated to Memphis, he orchestrated a hit allegedly. He orchestrated a hit to have it carried out. So he was supposed to get 10 G's for orchestrating the hit, and the other two dudes who carried out were supposed to get 40. Now, mind you, let's play the
It was
let's just
supposed to be
walk
two dudes that got
40.
10. It was supposed to be two dudes that got 10, and there
Nah,
was
two
two
dudes
dudes that
supposed to
got
get
40.
40. Oh
It
yeah,
was
no,
two
you're right.
dudes
Yeah,
that
no,
supposed
yeah,
to
you're
got
right. Two dudes
40.
supposed to get 10. Two dudes supposed to get 40.
Yeah.
10 was supposed to go to some driver and also a guy who set it up, and 40 supposed to go to the actual hitters. So that's 100K. And bro, it's the case is so wild. They said right after it happened, uh the dudes called Jook on FaceTime. Like, yo, bro, we got it done. Like, bro, what? So Jook, the dude Cornelius said he went back to his crib. His neighbor, who who he looks at too like a grandma. He said, "Hey, we're gonna go pick up the money. I'm gonna ride with you." So keep it incognito. So yeah, I'm gonna ride with the neighbor. The neighbor, she put on a ski mask to go pick up the money, and all she got at the time when they went to go pick up the money was a dude giving them $300. Like, what? This ain't this. What's this? We're gonna
300
see.
or 800?
No, 300 was what she got at first,
Oh,
and
okay.
then the remaining 500 got sent later. So he said all he ever got was $800 for the goddamn. He was supposed to get 40K. He only got $800. So again, when you look at something like this, where do you feel the ball was dropped? Do you feel like the guy who not Big Jook, but the guy who said, "Hey man, I got some hitters that's gonna do this." Like, where do you feel the ball was dropped in this? I mean, and I mean the ball. I mean like this should have never
What
happened.
about dropped or what you
Yeah,
said?
this should have never happened.
It shouldn't. I can't say it should never happen because I don't know how deep they beef go. We don't know what the internet go. We're not in that city. You know what I'm saying? So on my bad, that 100K is a thirsty little 100K.
Yeah, no, it is.
No matter what you think the nigga got.
Nah, nigga
You
can
know
be
what I'm
down
saying?
bad. Nigga be on his ass, but hey,
But think
so
about it. Okay, we know Hernandez or whatever. We know of him. My thing is this: out of all them niggas, why would you go do something for 10?
well,
That
you taking the lightest risk. Your job is supposed to be like,
Nah,
hey,
why would
I
I do
know,
it? It's still a risk though. Why would I
no,
do it for 10?
I know some hard hitters that should be able to get this done and get away with the shits. Let me just all I gotta do is make a phone call, and I'm gonna get 10. I bet.
So you
All
said
I
light
gotta
work.
do, all I gotta do is make a phone call. Say, hey man, put old boy on the plate, man. Just have him look around for this situation. They
That's
go
the
out and get
thing
it.
though. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you got to understand that you still involving yourself, regardless of the fact. You got to look at the pros and the cons of this. I'm finna involve myself for 10K
I guess he was doing bad
when I
too.
already got a little paper.
Niggas is doing bad.
So, so,
Um,
so you get what I was saying originally.
all right. So let me ask you this: Makita's cookies. Do you
Yeah,
remember what people were saying at first about Dolph going to Makita's?
he
Like,
had something to do with it. All that.
yeah. What did you hear about Makita's cookies? What did you hear about? Why was Dolph up there? What did you hear?
Well, he was up there, as far as I remember, to go pick up the cookies he ordered, or he had a favorite kind of cookie that he always ordered. He was up there to go get them, as far as I remember. I'm trying to remember the whole story.
Yeah,
Then I remember the rumor was she called him to come get him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's originally why, if I remember, I might be wrong. That was the reason why they tried to associate her with that. You know
I
what I'm
heard the
saying?
same thing. I heard the same
Yeah,
thing.
you know what I'm saying?
I heard that he already had an order in.
Yeah, he already had
Um,
an order in. He always ordered the same thing.
all right, so let's do it like this. Let's break down the video in which we see Dolph going into the Makita's cookies to order food, to order some cookies. First of all, he pulled up in his either the Lambo or the Vet. He pulled up in one of the Army fatigue,
It
sports
was a
cars,
Lambo.
Lambo. Um, for Dolph to pull up in the Army fatigue Lambo, knowing there's smoke in the city. Uh, I mean, of course, hindsight is always 2020. Of course, it wasn't the right way to move. But what are your thoughts about him pulling up only two deep? Him and his brother pulled up to Makita's cookies in his Lambo. You
Well,
felt
I'm gonna go off what people were saying. Everybody knew that area was supposedly be a safe zone for Dolph.
off limits.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not gonna say me per se, but they say Dolph rolled around the whole city, period.
Yeah,
So if that's how he moved, then was he? I wouldn't say that he wasn't ready because he did have a big chopper in the car.
yeah, he had the big bitch.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess
Yeah,
you gotta say that sometimes you gotta think bigger than who you are. You know what I'm saying? So step out your own body or step out your own way.
yeah,
And
yeah. I think Mo3 kind of made the same, miscalculation as far as knowing how big he is
yeah,
versus anybody could have
yeah,
saw it and said, "Hey, 3 is at the, is over here."
yeah. So I'm
He
gonna use
had his
his
chain on.
mindset. I'm gonna use his mindset. I'm going to my block. That's basically what it
Okay.
was. I'm going to my block. I'm good. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
because
So
he had his chain on, right? Most artists don't put on their chain unless they're gonna go do be seen in public. Do you feel like Dolph was headed somewhere like at the time? Like, hey, he got the car, he got the chain on, he must be headed to either the mall or somewhere to be seen. Do you feel like he was just
I
going to the
mean,
cookie shop and going back to the crib, or he always
who's
just wears
like
chain? And
I ain't gonna say I never met. Yeah, I'm lying. I have met Dolph, but I'm gonna say like I wasn't day to day with Dolph, so it could have just been a day he wanted to put on this motherfucking chain. You know
man,
what I'm saying? And then, like I
man,
say, if think about it, what was the chain gonna do anything different if he's riding in his known Lamborghini?
I'm saying
Everybody know
so.
his colors of his Lamborghini.
Yeah,
I mean,
most
of his car.
artists, um, in a city like Memphis, you can't set yourself up to get got. You're saying you can't be a walking target if you choose to
So
look
that's what
like
I
a
was
walking
saying. He
target.
thought he was going to his block. He felt comfortable to do anything he did, which is wear his chain. Instead of being an incognito car, he was in his car that he's known for, one of his cars that he's known for. So I want to know, I want to know this. I know that people know Dolph cars out there, and you know it even if you wasn't even from out there, because he showed them. But I want to know, like, you know how I might have a car, I always let my brother drive his car. Like,
Yeah,
was there ever a thing of Dolph in the city? You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Was that ever what he did or used to do? Because, like I say, that's a known car, bro. So if I see him and then the place is right off the main street.
Yep.
So
Yep.
in my hood, if I know I got beef, I'm not gonna drive my main car. So, like I
He had
say, he
he
comfortable
had a lot of
enough.
cars like it.
He was comfortable enough to do all this, wear his chain, drive the car. So we can't say, oh, he had on his chain, he was going somewhere else. No. If he was going somewhere else, even if he was going somewhere else, nigga, I know you got a ducked off Escalade somewhere.
So he ain't have it
You know
on
what
him.
I'm saying? Like,
He ain't have it on him.
right. You know what I'm saying? So you drove your most distinctive car
That,
to one of the
that's why I
hottest
feel he
spots.
was hit. That's why I feel he was headed somewhere.
But
He was
either
making a
way,
stop on
I
his way
know
to
I gotta
somewhere else.
stop. I know I gotta stop here.
And let me
Or why not let nobody
see
else
when
go
was
pick up the cookie?
Thanksgiving in 2020.
Why not let
Why
nobody else
why
go
not
pick up?
let someone else go pick up the cookies?
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, this was a known thing from Dolph, bro. Like I think that he really truly be rolling through the city. Not saying that he think the city is his, but he just one of them niggas like, fuck them niggas. He said it. Fuck them niggas. He said it. I rolled through da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying everything that he's living. So why would anybody expect anything different?
No facts. Uh, let me ask you this. We see the dudes they come up. The young man Cornelius Smith. He admitted during while he's testifying. He said, "Hey man, I just got up and I saw him in the window, so I just started shooting. So he just knew like, hey, I'm gonna just shoot because I see him in the window.
Right.
Did you know that him and the other dude, the Johnson dude, got shot? Did you know that?
Yes.
Like, was that okay?
Originally,
Yeah, I didn't know
I'm
that.
not gonna say from the jump, but I did hear that they got shot. I did hear that one of them. I didn't even know both of them got shot. I did
Yeah,
hear that
no.
one of them.
So as they showed the video, Dolph, of course, a big concern
Because you remember
was
hold on, before you start that. If you
yeah,
remember, they said nobody shot back. They tried to leave his brother off the whole scene. They tried to make it seem
yeah,
like his brother wasn't even there. But like I say, I got some other news that when it originally happened that somebody did shoot back all this other shit. That was before it even hit the waves
yeah.
of
So
everything came out.
he obviously had some good aim because as Cornelius said, he said, as I was driving away, I didn't know there was anyone shooting at us until I seen a bullet hole in the window.
Yeah.
He said he felt he was shot in his leg. He looked and
And
saw he had a
shot in his
hole in
back.
his yeah, he had a hole in his shirt to where the bullet went through his arm, came out his back, and then the driver was shot too. So I said, damn, I mean, his Dolph's brother almost took the dudes out. Like
Yeah, he
almost
almost got
got
him. He almost got him.
he almost
But if
got
you
him.
see
He
that
almost
he
got him.
had the handgun and then he went to the Lambo to get
Yeah,
the big shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
correct.
like I say,
And by that time, he's going back inside.
my thing is this: why not have it on you like this at all? If I know I'm going, I don't give a fuck.
Do you go to
If
Makita's
I'm known in
Cookies
my
with the
city
big
and
gun?
I'm finna go
Do you
get
go with
these
the
cookies,
chopper?
I'm gonna walk out the motherfucking car with my chopper.
Wait, so you're gonna
Not
go
me.
into
I
a
wouldn't
cookie
say
shop?
me. If I'm the biggest artist, I wouldn't do it. But my brother damn sure gonna do it.
Ah, walking around with a chopper is, especially if it's illegal chopper. If it's an illegal
Bro,
gun.
wanna say
Ah,
if I'm walking around my city, that's why you have niggas that take these type of charges. If I'm walking around my city
right.
loose neck like this,
It shouldn't be your brother then.
it might shouldn't be my brother. But I'm saying if that's who with me, if I don't have it, somebody got it and it's out the car. I'm just saying this
Agreed.
is like street logic, bro. Like if I'm biggest in my city, I'm not talking about dope boy biggest like niggas ride around dope. I'm talking about like nigga, I used to be a dope boy. I'm a rapper. I ain't even supposed to be in my city at this point.
Right.
And then I'm beefing with the next known nigga. Like, bro, it's not
Yeah.
making sense.
It's crazy.
I mean, like you gotta start thinking. If I'm not gonna leave my city, I'm gonna be in my city protected. That's just what that is.
Correct.
It ain't making
Now,
sense,
hey,
bro.
question.
I'm not saying he gotta walk around with it, but
Everybody's mad. Um, so
you said
let me ask
everybody
you this.
what?
Everyone's mad at old girl from Makita's. Everybody's mad at old girl from Makita's Cookies for not warning Dolph. Like, hey, she could have warned him. She looked up and just took off. Is it her obligation to warn when she see somebody pulling up with choppers?
Okay, do we have an
Does she have?
inside video of her talking? I don't remember seeing that.
There's no video of her talking. All you see is a video of her ringing up the cookies, looking up, and then saying, "Oh and take off running.
Okay,
She didn't.
what big warning do I need from that?
I mean, she didn't say. Oh, I mean, again, we don't hear nothing, so we can't hear the oh shit. But
Thank
hey,
you.
Dolph, get
So
down, like point or something.
how do we know she didn't say nothing? That's one thing. Second of all,
Her mouth didn't
nigga,
like it
it
move.
don't,
I said
for
her mouth looked
a
very
black
quiet.
person, it don't take much for a nigga to realize that you running, I'm running,
Now,
or you running, I'm gonna
crazy
react.
part is
Huh?
the crazy part is there's nowhere to run in Makita's Cookies. It's a
Either way, what I'm saying
it's a
is,
counter, glass,
hey,
and nigga, we stuck.
what I'm saying is, it doesn't take black people rocket science to know this nigga. If you reacting, I'm reacting. Whatever my reaction is, whatever my reaction is. But how do we know y'all blaming her because she reacted? She reacted the best way
Yeah,
she knew how.
no, yeah,
So
she
if
saved
you
her
gonna
life. She saved her
pick her
own
to
life.
stay there and then get shot too,
Yeah, no. Dolph had nowhere to go. The fact that his brother didn't get hit, or I don't know if he got hit, but the fact that his brother didn't get hit is
nah,
wild.
her brother didn't get hit.
But yeah, so the worker, she ran to the back. Dolph, of course, got hit. The dudes said they only saw Dolph through the window, so they were aiming specifically at Dolph. He said he didn't want to hit no other civilians.
Yeah, he said
Only
even
Dolph.
when they got to the street, when he heard the
Yeah,
gunshots
he could have
shooting
shot
back
back.
at him, he didn't shoot back because he didn't want to hit nobody else.
That's man. That's
I get that,
I
but
don't know. I don't know. Think about that.
we blaming the wrong people. At first, y'all blaming her because y'all thought she did the setup part. She didn't do the setup part, but she reacted the best way she knew how. Now y'all blaming her because she didn't say nothing. The fuck?
Yeah, I think Makita's Cookies is always gonna have a. People love Dolph so much that Makita's is always gonna have a bad rap in this whole situation. People just gonna be like, damn it, if it wasn't for them damn cookies,
Well, if
you
I
know, it is
remember,
what
like
happened.
that whole time she reopened back up, she was slow to getting back to business. But I think what saved it, if I remember, I could be wrong, that it was online orders that people were supporting her outside of Memphis. That
After
that
the shooting, what do you think they did with the cookies from that day?
fam, I don't know.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
would auction them hoes off.
I would have auctioned them off. You think? You think they ate him?
I would
Can't let
I
these
give
goes.
Young Dolph the,
Can't let them
the
go to
day of
waste.
Dolph, the
I'll
day
bring
of
y'all
Dolph for real.
nephews. Yeah,
Uh,
like hey, these are the same cookies.
for real,
Um,
the day of Dolph. Do y'all want the cookies I was making for Dolph? Yeah,
right,
right.
right. Man, that'll go for something.
Yeah,
Um,
you know what I'm
Big
saying?
Big Jouk is dead. He of course got killed at a funeral of I believe a family member that him and Yo Gotti were
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
And do you feel because this Cornelius Smith dude is telling them that Jouk had set up this hit, and mind you, Jouk worked for CMG. He worked for Gotti.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is gonna fall back on Gotti at all because maybe the money that he was gonna put up for the hit was money through the CMG label? Do you feel like Gotti is gonna have to hear about this? He's got to do something. Will he get
I
called
think
in to testify?
they're gonna subpoena him to testify. That's probably about it. But testify on what? What he gonna say? One thing they're missing that the laws is that's why they letting everything talk now. They missing Juke. Who you gonna implicate if there's no records of this?
The question is, where would you get 100,000 from?
But Juke is also on the label too, so he can get 100,000.
Yeah, no. So that means he got it from the label. Then that mean did the
But what
label?
I'm saying is, even we don't know what part Juke plays in it. So let's say
Yeah, we don't know.
let's say he's the manager. Like he can get 100,000. He got 100,000.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
that can't fall. I'm not gonna say it can't fall back on Gotti, but it's like you can't take my house saying because I don't make the money. Do you get what I'm
Well, it's the
saying?
same reason that P Diddy's caught up because they're saying that he used his enterprise Bad Boy to run a
But see,
sex ring operation.
that's a difference though. There's a difference of that. P Diddy got a whole bunch of records going down from his organization. Like I say, unless there's no real record of Juke, unless they got a text message. That's why I'm saying like you can't implicate a man that's dead. You know what I'm saying?
No, you
How?
can't.
So unless
But
they
you
have,
can trace ghosts. You can trace ghosts.
you said what?
You can trace ghosts. You can definitely trace ghosts.
Right. So unless they got text messages from Gotti or Juke, they can name Juke all day, but there's no physical evidence that says that Juke did this.
Yeah, I think it could be an open and shut case to where I think that's why they don't mind talking about it because they're like,
And that's
I'm
what
gonna
everybody's.
implement a dead
That's what
man.
I'm trying to get to. They don't mind talking about it because he's dead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like who you gonna,
Yeah, what are we doing? Yeah,
right?
what are we
Who
doing?
we can't get Juke's story. You know what I'm
So
saying? So
let me ask you: if you or your girl was Angela Simmons, would you at least distance yourself right now during this trial from Yo Gotti? Would
would
you
I
distance
distance
yourself?
myself?
Yeah, like let me just while this is playing out, let me get back over here just in case.
I'm pretty sure Gotti is doing what he's supposed to do, dissing himself, like probably on the island or something. He just got through showing how he was spoiling her, and they was on a boat or some shit. So
Yeah, he did.
he's
He
doing what
did.
he's
He did.
supposed to do, live his life.
Yeah,
My
I
brother
would stay
gone.
gone. Yeah, I would stay.
Huh?
Yeah, his brother gone.
Yeah, my brother
Yeah, his
gone. Like
brother
what,
is gone. His brother's
bro?
gone.
What happened is what's supposed to happen. They got the nigga that set the hit,
Yeah, street justice.
Street Justice.
Um,
Now, and then y'all forgetting that not only did Juke die, nigga, a lot of Gotti niggas was hit.
yeah,
Not a lot
it
of,
was smoking the
not
city.
a lot of Dolph niggas was hit.
Yeah, it was smoking the city
Only
that whole
person
week.
that ain't hit right now is Gotti.
Yeah,
Remember
it's
they
crazy.
shot
The
up
dude
Gotti
who
what Mama House,
his mama house.
not a restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant. The
Come
dude
on, my nigga.
that was supposed to set up the Hernandez dude. He had actually called us to do an interview, bro. He called us to do an interview, and then the very next day, he got pulled back in the court and said, "Hey, bro, you can't be out here doing interviews." And it's funny. I just talked to him like the day before to be do an interview, just like name the price, and then the judge pulled him back in and said, "We're gonna cut your because he's not on bond. We're gonna cut your bond off. And we're gonna end your bond if you out here just talking about this case." So he chose not to do no more interviews, and right now it seems like he's implicated fully in this thing. I'm like, they're throwing
He
his name
was,
out there like, yeah, bro, you ran the
bro.
play.
He would have been stupid to do the interview before anything is said. Why would I
He
do
need
it?
to try to get some money. Some people know their time is up. Like, let me just get whatever money I can.
So, like I say, now it makes sense why he needed that 10.
It could make sense.
You know
We're
what I'm
talking
saying?
about
So,
Memphis, Tennessee. 10 could go a long way in Memphis, Tennessee. So,
nah, fam. Memphis, Dallas, that shit ain't shit. Stop it.
yeah, I mean,
Nah,
eh, eh,
nah,
eh.
nah, fam. Memphis ain't
All right. Well,
no more expensive than Dallas.
I know we talked yesterday about the rainwater stuff. We talked today about, of course, Jouk. Of course, we're gonna get to Diddy, folks. We're gonna get to Diddy. We ain't there yet, but we're gonna get to Diddy. But for right now, Midnight, what do you feel is gonna play out in this case? You feel like oh boy just did a lot of singing. I'm like, there ain't no hell. Of course, should be over tomorrow. Like, what we
I
talking
mean,
about? We done.
I don't think that trial gonna go forever because there's not a lot of people to question.
Yeah,
You got let's see who are the question. The brother of Dolph, he not in the wrong. That's self defense.
self defense.
Uh, the
The
cookie
two
lady,
shooters.
the
Oh, the
cookie
cookie
lady,
lady
the two
who was
shooters. They
there.
on video. So what more can they say?
And mind
Basically,
you,
right now,
one of
y'all
them,
just snitching on y'allself to get low bond. I mean,
yeah, look,
get
get a
low
better
time.
sentence. Yeah, because
Yeah,
Odu said, "Hey, that it was me. That was him. This is why we did it, and
right,
we ain't get paid. And I'm even implicate my neighbor. My neighbor took me to go get the money. Like, bro, that nigga singing. That nigga talking about the damn
bro. That
tails,
nigga
the
talking about
cats,
and the
the
only reason
dogs.
let's not mistake this. The only reason why he's talking is because
Yeah,
Jook is dead and he didn't get paid the money. That's the only reason why.
yeah, he didn't get paid the money. Juke is dead, and I feel like they offered him a deal if he just make this thing quick because they didn't plead guilty; they pled non guilty. So he's like, "All right, you already pled non guilty, so we got to go through this. But just go ahead and bro, just tell us what happened, and we might give you
Yeah,
25.
I
That's all.
think that's for publicity though. I think this for
Could be.
publicity to tell them what happened because we want to know what happened. So it could have been a whole open and shut case and they just play it out. But since they want to say not guilty, why would you say not? What are you not guilty to?
I mean, technically, you're
What are you
supposed to be
not
now. I'm
guilty
not
to
guilty of murder.
for not being a
You're
corporate
supposed
of
to.
it?
You're supposed to say, "Hey, that wasn't me," but he said, "No, that was me. I was born on this day. My name is this. Look at my eyebrows; they were arched. I got a haircut that morning. That was me. You got a little fake. That nigga like he like whatever y'all need to
Eyebrow.
know. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas. Yeah, that nigga he like, hey, that's me like a motherfucker. Like
That nigga
4K.
went into details, Jack. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't never seen
So,
nobody going in that much details before, bro. Like
but that's what
I'm
I'm
listening.
trying to
Like,
say.
is he violent?
As a DA, what am I trying to prove here? What do I need to prove about these two niggas? I don't see no physical evidence. You ain't heard nothing about a phone conversation. You heard the phone conversation, the FaceTime. But other than that, what else do they have on anybody outside of Gotti case? I mean, not outside, but in Gotti camp.
Shit, shit,
This was a.
shit.
This is supposed to be like this kind of case. It's supposed to be like the Jeezy and Gucci case. He put it in the air. Somebody caught it.
Somebody caught it. Now they can put on the man. So how does this end? This is end with a couple of guys going to jail for a couple of years. Just the two shooters implicated. Is they the only ones that's going to be in jail, or what you feel? How does this play out?
They're gonna be the only ones going to jail. Who else go to jail?
Yeah, yeah, everybody. I mean,
Everybody
no.
that's involved going to jail, of course.
Dolph's brother. I can see self defense. Makita cooking.
Nah, he definitely gets
Makita's.
self
They
defense. What
just hey, we just
what what hold on. If he get any type of time, what time would he get? What kind of lawyer do he got?
well depends on that gun that he pulled out of the car, brandishing
Man,
that gun.
that ain't no body gun. That was just what he gonna get he can get it. If they were gonna charge him with this, he would already got it. He's gonna get unlawful use of a weapon.
Yeah,
That's
it
it.
would. We're 3 years in, and he would have got that already. So,
Yeah, he would have got that already.
uh,
He's not getting that, bro. Everything about him is gonna be dropped. Even if they was thinking
all right,
about charging with or something. If
all
that was
right,
the case,
all right.
like I say, they're not even trying to get this nigga. I don't think he got arrested for self-defense.
Yeah, I don't think I never heard about him getting arrested at all. Again, like you said, they try to paint him not even there. So if he went to
Right.
go tell the story later, yeah, I was there. They said, all right, bet we seen the video. man, we ain't about to,
We ain't
we'll
even
see
worried
you in
about you.
court. Yeah. All right, man. Well, anyway, with that being said, we're gonna see how this plays out, man. We just want to chop it up real quick. Just talk about this little Dolph situation. Everything is still ongoing. More information may come out. In the meantime, Midnight Man, until we get to the next one, tell them how to get at you, and we will get to the next one. We will get to the next one. Tell them how to
Yes,
get at
sir. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody from the camp, real life underscore MIDNITE 65 on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That's really the main platform I really be on. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, Midnight Life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's it.
you. You already know what it is, man. Like you said, real life, everything. You can see. I don't know what the fuck I'm pointing at. Yeah, there you go. Boom, right there, right there. Real life, everything, man. So therefore, in real life underscore Joker, man. Follow the movement, man. See what the hell's going on, man. We're gonna talk about Diddy. It's coming. It's coming. We're gonna probably wait till the
Yeah,
weekend,
wait until
and
probably the end of the week to really see what comes
yeah,
out.
just to kind of really just have a lot to talk about. But we're gonna go through Diddy for like an
Cause
hour
every
or
day
so,
they
man.
pulling out something about this man.
Someone, bro, it's like a goddamn Christmas bag. It's just gonna
I just
shit.
I'm not I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. I'm not worried about the Diddy part. Okay, we're gonna see what his faith is. I'm worried about who's the other celebrity that's finna get implicated in this shit.
Oh yeah, no, this is everybody, bro. I think Jamie Foxx on the list, Usher's on the list. Man, some people on the list, man. I remember Diddy. You see that video that go around with him and Fabulous? How come we don't come to our parties no more, man? How come we don't come
Yeah, I
to our
see.
birthday
Yeah,
no
yeah,
more,
yeah,
man?
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, bro, that means every man. Listen, everybody in the industry been to a Diddy party, bro. That's the problem. So therefore, they got a lot of footage to go through. I feel bad for the man who has to go through the footage. He's gonna be like, God damn, this nigga, hey, give me the baby oil.
Disrespectful hell.
Give me the baby oil. Yeah, no, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. So we're gonna touch on that soon. But in the meantime, y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. Like, subscribe, man. Real life, everything, man. Y'all turn it up, man. Midnight, I appreciate you, bro.
Hey,
Prayers to
one thing.
Dolph's family. Prayers out to Dolph, his wife, his kids, man. Uh, we definitely mourning the loss, man, of all parties involved. So,
Right.
you already know what it is, bro. All
I
right,
bet
broski. I'm gonna get to it, man. All right,
100.
man.